Alright, so in case you guys haven't heard, a few hours ago, Bandai officially announced a brand new Dragon Ball game that's coming out in 2022 called Dragon Ball The Breakers. And from what I can tell, this is unlike any other Dragon Ball game we've seen up to this point, so I'm definitely very intrigued and definitely pretty damn excited for it. So right now, we're on the official Dragon Ball website, and we're gonna find out everything there is to know about the game so far, and then we're also gonna watch the first trailer on YouTube as well. So with that said, let's jump right into it. It's called Dragon Ball The Breakers. This is the official logo, and if we scroll down just a little bit here, it says Dragon Ball The Breakers has been confirmed for release in 2022. In a first among Dragon Ball games, Breakers will feature asynchronous multiplayer online action with a group of players competing against one. For those of you that just can't wait for a full release, a global beta will also be coming to Steam. Battles will be fought amongst 8 players who will be divided into 1 attacker, aka the Raider, and 7 survivors, whose job it is to, you guessed it, survive. The survivors must seek to escape via a fracture in time created by the Super Time Machine, all while avoiding the clutches of the merciless Raider, whose sole mission is to eradicate all the survivors. Okay, so at this point, I'm sure many of us are familiar with this style of game. Think of something like Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th, where basically one person is playing as the killer or the Raider or, you know, whatever you want to call it, and then the rest of the people are trying to escape from that person and survive for the duration of the round, right? So it's essentially that style of game with a Dragon Ball twist. So the killer, in this case, or the Raider, is either going to be Cell or Boo or Frieza, and then the survivors are regular people, right? Humans. I mean, we have Bulma, we have Oolong, so it does seem like some members of the Dragon Ball cast will be playable, but for the most part, I think the survivors will be just regular humans, and you're trying to survive, trying to escape from Cell, Frieza, or Boo, who is the killer slash Raider. So that's kind of the general idea, and I think it's pretty cool. I mean, of course, it depends on how it's executed. It depends on, you know, what they actually do with this concept. But as far as just the idea, I dig it. I'm into it. So let's keep going here. Overwhelming power. The deadly Raider knows no equal. Okay, so as you can see, for the Raider, you're basically progressing through the various phases of that character you're controlling. So for the Cell, you start off as the little cocoon guy, and then you get first form Cell, but as you, I guess, progress through the stage, or as time goes on, or you meet certain conditions, you transform into, eventually, perfect Cell, right? So it says, the Raider may be alone, but they have more than enough power to make up for it, plus, by fulfilling certain conditions, they will gradually grow ever stronger. Should they reach their final form, they'll attain power unbeknownst to all, and become capable of eviscerating all the survivors in one fell swoop. So I guess the idea is that you do not want to let the Raider reach their final form. You want to either escape or kill them or whatever it is before they actually reach that final form and basically destroy everyone, right? So yeah, this is really cool, guys. This is really cool. Okay, so we got 7 civilian survivors with a power level of 5, must make it out alive. And as you can see, you got just a, you know, regular dude here. You also got Oolong, so he is a playable character once again. What makes this game truly unique is that the team of survivors is comprised of regular civilians. Take a moment to cast your mind back to the Cell arc. Imagine you're a humble civilian going about your day in Ginger Town when the terrifying Cell appeared in search of life force to absorb. What ensued must have been the most horrifying game of hide and seek of all time. Now, what if we told you that in Breakers, you play as civilians, just like them? Okay, so if you guys remember, things didn't go so well for the civilians of Ginger Town when Cell showed up, so that's not a great sign. It's not a great sign. But how can a group of near powerless survivors possibly hope to survive an assault from the evil raider? Simple. You'll have to use the items scattered around the map, the skills you have at your disposal, and the Dragon Change move, which temporarily imbues you with the power of a Z fighter. By using those 3 tools, choosing when it's best to run and when it's best to stand and fight, and by activating the Super Time Machine without a moment's delay, you just might make it out alive. There you go, guys. So that is the official news release on the Dragon Ball website for Dragon Ball Breakers. And the last thing there is to do is watch this reveal trailer where they show us some gameplay with Cell as the Raider. But once again, Boo and Frieza will be playable characters as well. So here we go. Let's pop over to YouTube. And I'm gonna full screen this. Probably gonna get copyright claimed, but it is what it is. And why don't I turn down the volume a bit just so I can maybe talk over it if I have to. So, all right, here we go. Alright, so I decided to not talk over it just to give you guys the full experience, but in the beginning, like, it's definitely pretty creepy, you know? Like, you do get the horror game vibe, which is, I guess, what this game was inspired by in the first place, right? Stuff like I said, Friday the 13th or Dead by Daylight and so on and so forth. So yeah, I guess you could kind of call this almost the first Dragon Ball horror game in history, but I don't think it's really gonna be that creepy. But like in the trailer, they definitely went with a pretty creepy vibe, you know? But anyways, there you go, guys. That is Dragon Ball Breakers for you. That's everything we know so far. And I'm pretty stoked for it. I mean, obviously, it's going to be the most fun if you're the Raider, if you're Cell, Frieza, or Boo, just because it's more fun to chase people than to, you know, be chased, to try to run away, right? But the trailer looks promising to me. The graphics, a little iffy. I mean, considering it's coming out for current gen consoles like the PS5, Xbox One, PC, obviously, but also for the previous generations like PS4, the Switch, and so on and so forth. So yeah, the graphics obviously didn't blow me away, but it's pretty much what I've come to expect from Dragon Ball games. And honestly, as long as the game is actually fun, as long as the gameplay is good, I could care less about the graphics. So it's not really a huge deal. But there you have it, guys. Dragon Ball The Breakers coming out in 2022. Closed beta apparently on Steam sometime before that, so I'm definitely gonna try to get in on that. And let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about it. What are your first impressions, your first thoughts? Are you stoked? Do you think it's a good idea, or do you think it's gonna be a giant flop? I think it's gonna be good either way, because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, so even if it's not that good of a game overall, I'm still gonna enjoy it. But hopefully, it's just a good game, period. And I can't wait to bring you guys some gameplay videos, some streams, and all that good stuff once it actually comes out. But for now, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you liked today's video, then make sure to like the damn video. And if it's your first time watching me, first time to the channel, you like what you see, then definitely hit that big red subscribe button to join the Tiger Squad now. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell too, so that YouTube knows you want to stay up to date with all my latest content. And that's it. I'm out of here. Until next time, have an awesome, awesome day. I'm Tiger with Tiger Uppercut Media, signing out.